everybody, welcome back to another freaking video. You guys know the drill already? We're doing another dating sim! It was highly requested for me to play the stupid Geto one. I didn't want to do another one because, you know, I'm looking out for my wonderful fan, and I didn't want to seem like I was milking the dating simulator thing for content. These stupid grills, I didn't take them out.
I decided to put a little community tab up. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just let everybody else choose. I'm gonna let people choose for me if they want another one out.
91% of people wanted me to do a dating simulator game again. A lot of people wanted me to get freaking Geto, okay? You guys know what you want? I ain't gonna diss on it. The year's 2017 and Geto Suguru has announced a terrorist attack in Tokyo and Kyoto. But changing the past doesn't come without consequences. Geto's obsession with killing shifts into an obsession with you. Hey, I know I'm bad, but you don't be obsessed with me like that. Hold on, let me turn up the volume. Don't tell me what to do. Alright, Geto. Geto Suguru announced a terrorist attack a few days ago. Since you knew it was only a matter of time before you be contacted to help. But what you didn't expect was for Gojo Satoru himself to be the one to call you. Speaking of Gojo Satoru, welcome Satoru Gojo to the freaking Abbypi YouTube channel. Creepy, huh? Gojo's voice startles you from behind. Were we receiving back shots already?
Sure. Your curse technique allows you to see a glimpse of possible futures, but only up to a week ahead. With the attack looming weeks ahead, away, that wouldn't be enough.
It's not guaranteed to work, just a hunch of mine. But you know, I'm always right. Alright! Factor in! It's the same one he wore 10 years ago when you were students together. You shake your head lightly. Some things never change. Nah, they do. I'm more handsome now, if that's possible. Hey! Show your senpai some respect! Ah!
I feel like the music is way too loud for my liking. I'm gonna turn it down. Just a tad, and that's...
Without hesitation, he leans in, letting his head and torso vanish into the surface like it's a pool of water. Only the lower half of his body remains visible. Foreshadowing!
I know what this means!
You just stare at him, unsure to be confused or impressed. He wiggles his hips playfully.
But aside, you step closer, placing your hips... sorry, kick Gojo's hips out of my head!
Can we walk inside? You can. I'll stay here in case you need help getting back. Or, you know, if something happens. How comforting. Thank you, Gojo-senpai. Thank you, Gojo-senpai. Ah, that's music to my ears. No, Nini. You're like rich! I'm in poverty!
You activate your curse technique, and the light spreads from your feet, illuminating a network of water paths. Each one reflects a possible future, flickering images passing swiftly through the darkness. The further ahead time moves, the more these images are swallowed by the void.
Can you see it? Yeah, can you? No, only the cursed energy flowing around. Wow, Gojo Satoru, the bearer of the six eyes, can't see something? Shocking. I've got at least one flaw. His usual arrogance slips as his voice lowers, becoming more serious. Can you see the attack? He doesn't look very serious. Oh, never mind. I digress.
Follow the water until you see the beginning of the attack. The curses flowing the streets. Hey, Geto, he looks different from the boy you once knew. The kind got a classmate that helped you when you were facing your own demons, close to doing something reckless. That hid his own problems, even when he himself was suffering so much.
Your heart hurts as you see the possible future. And one of them, Geto dies, either by the hands of Satoru Gojo or a powerful student with a cursed spirit. And another, Gojo kills thousands of people. Geto! If only you paid more attention, if you only insisted more with Geto started to isolate himself. If only you could change things. A flicker of water catches your attention. It's you, jumping in the water, diving in the past. Whoa, I think we just got a banger idea considering the music that just started playing. Your heart skips a beat and you drop to your knees. I fell to my knees in the Walmart parking lot when I realized I could change the sexy baddie's future. I can go back. What? Without giving him a chance to respond, you activate your technique. Curse technique. Reversal. Revenant! Gojo grabs your arm as you walk past, his body still half outside the mirror. Stop it. It's the past. It's done. we blame ourselves. We're not helping him. I can fix it. If I can pull this off, I'll save so many people. I'll save Geto. I refuse to give up on him. Silence lingers between you two. You never stopped loving him, did you? Guilty! Slowly, Gojo loosens his grip, sighing. You better come back in one piece. You nod, even though you both know it's a gamble. I love gambling! It's my kind of game! After he's done with me... Gojo pauses again, his voice quieter now. Be a better friend to him than I was. Aww. That's so sad! Gojo! Gojo! The divorce was all your fault! What? And tell him tonight I eat spicy noodles in 2009.
You need to, consult the possible futures again, find a way back to the present, or perhaps you'll be forced to live through your life all over again. Oh, that'd be so annoying. Oh my gosh. If I had to figure out YouTube again, I think I would rather jump into a volcano butt naked.
You ask him for the time and he checks his phone. April 2007, 8 months since Riko Amanai's death. This is the beginning of Geto's descent, and it's not too late. You can still stop this. How have you been lately? Do you think non-sorcerers are worth saving? That is the most crazy thing I think I could say to him. I'm just gonna ask how he's doing. Fine, lots of missions. But it's our duty as sorcerers. His tone is hollow, like he's trying to convince himself of it. You can already sense the cracks forming in his mental state. You have to ask fast before his thoughts go darker.
No! Why? I might not be a special grade like Geto, but I can help. Want to be his partner. The missions Geto and Gojo take are too advanced. It's better if they handle it all. You're still stuck in here. You bite your lip, frustration bubbling inside you. If you told him you were from the future, would he believe you? Would it ruin everything? Principal Professor, you know my curse technique, right? Of course, you can see different timelines. He pauses, eyes narrowing slightly. Did you see something? You nod slowly. Amanai's death affected Gojo and Geto more than you realize. They need guidance. If not you, then someone who can help. But more than that, Geto needs a friend. Someone he can confide in. Please, let me be his partner.
Yaga studies you, a frown deepening the lines on his face. You sound different, more mature. I come from the future! I'm just worried about them. I come from the future. I'm just worried about them. He still didn't know why she was so persistent in tagging along. It used to be obvious. He knew she had a crush on him, but now it feels different. She seems like a different person. No more fruitive glances or nervous stamp. Oh. So we were obvious. Yikes. Fine shite does not want you back. He touches his throat, frowning. She didn't even let him absorb the curse this time. She exercised it before he had the chance. She does it a lot, keeps him from consuming curses, unless they're useful. She seems convinced that absorbing them is bad for him, and maybe she's right. But why did she care so much? It's his job. A sorcerer's duty is to suffer and die so non-sorcerers can live. Non-sorcerers like the ones who collapsed when they saw Amanai's corpse. News flickers on the screen. More deaths, more violence. Geto's thoughts twist, dark and bitter, and before he can stop them, the worlds tumble out. Why do we sacrifice ourselves for these people? Why do we protect them at all? They don't deserve it. His voice is sharp and intended. They're not all bad. He shakes his head. Maybe not, but there are too many bad ones, and it poisons the rest. Then he feels her gentle touch on his chin, guiding him skate. Ah! She turns his attention to the camera being led by the nurses to the room. This is why we fight. Not all non-sorcerers deserve our help, but we fight for the ones who do. She offers him a gentle smile. The quiet agree. She picks up a forgotten toy from the floor and hands it to one of the children. They look up at her, eyes lighting up as they clutch the teddy bear tightly. A small smile breaking through the sadness. So ramen tonight? Before he could stop himself, Geto feels his lips tugging upwards, a real genuine smile breaking through. Yeah, let's go. Whoa, what? What? Huh? No way! No way! Boo! Boo! Come on, let me see you, Suguru Geto. Come back to me. Come back to me, sexy. You're gonna make me do all of that again? Oh my god! Alright, we're back to where we were. Ha! He still has his bad days, but they never linger. His kuai Okay, I'm getting sick of not being able to pronounce this stupid name. Junior! Oh, just give me the
Welcome to this pronunciation video. Today we will be focusing on a new word.
Is this dude real? This guy does not look real at all. This is the scariest looking man I've ever seen.
Find challenging.
This dude is not real! This isn't AI!
So let's dive in.
You're not real, I know what you are. AI, artificial intelligence freak. Geto-kun, what kind of woman is your type? you! I like girls who eat a lot. My man! Before the blonde can respond, a familiar voice cuts through the air. Oh, you're Yuki, right? The special grade sorcerer? I've heard so much about you, senpai. You're my inspiration. Yuki stands a little taller, clearly pleased with the praise. Oh, really? Can we talk? I really could use some tips. Pretty please? Yuki hesitates, glancing at Geto, then nods. Of course, let's walk together. She turns, flashing Geto and Haibara a grin with a small wave. I got that dog in me! Hey! Everything's going well. Well, almost. To get Haibara and Nanami's mission transfer to Gojo, you had to beg your grandmother. It's like a lone Stark with a sweet smile of hers. She made you pay a steep price, demanding that you could use your curse technique to foresee the future for her 2 full weeks. She pushed for more, but you stood your ground. You're not the same scared little girl you used to be. A few days later, the vision starts creeping in, filling your vision, gnawing at the edges. You think it's from all the cursed energy you've been burning daily for your grandmother's demands, combined with the energy you spend on missions with Geto. Every time you activate Foresight now the darkness grows sharper, like it's gaining strength. You don't know what will happen if your cursed energy runs out completely. It's regenerating at the painfully slow pace and never quite to its full capacity. It's like pouring water into a cracked cup. No matter how much you give, it's never enough. You visit a school doctor, but they find nothing wrong, so you push the worry aside and refocus on your mission. You're here for a reason, and you're already done so much to change Gato's path. It seems to be working. The group goes out together more. Gato's presence is more frequent, his laughter less rare. Even Gojo shows up occasionally. The first time he saw you after you arrived, he commented on your strange cursed energy look. The sun dips in the sky as you arrive at the fateful village with Geto, the place where he would one day kill 112 people. High score!
You deactivate your curse technique, but the moment you do, darkness swallows your vision completely. You hear the rushing sound of water. Your heart races. What is happening? Geto's voice cuts through the sound, calling your name sharp and clear. You blink rapidly as the darkness fades, your vision returning. A sigh of relief escapes your lips. Geto's hand on your shoulder, his eyes full of concern. Are you alright? You look tired. You offer him a small, reassuring smile, even though your legs feel weak beneath you. I'm fine. I think it's best if we split up. Can you handle the curse? I'll talk to the villagers.
Alright, but don't push yourself too hard. You nod, watching him walk away as you steel yourself. You have to hold on just a little longer. They lead you outside to one of the homes, and the moment you step in, your stomach churns. 2 small girls still sit huddled in a wooden place, their bodies bruised and battered. Nanako and Mimiko, I think. When you are helping them out of the cage broken by you, you hear footsteps behind you. The villagers won't stop complaining about it. He freezes when he sees the girls, his eyes widening to disbelief. What did they do to them? Let's talk later. I'll carry Mimiko. Can you carry Nanako? For a moment, he doesn't move. He's too stunned, his eyes glued to the girls' injuries. Geto, focus. We need to get them out of here. Breathe. As you head to the car, the villagers gather, blocking your path. Where do you think you're taking them? Mimiko clutches you tighter. They're coming with us. Move aside. A man clamps on your arm, his grip tight and unyielding. We want to see them exercise. Here, kill them! Geto's fist flashes out in a blur, slamming into the man's face with a sickening crunch. The force sends him crashing to the ground, blood spurting out of his nose. Say something like that and you'll regret it. The villagers shrink back, replacing fear to their defiance.
Oh my god.
You glance at Geto and find him watching you. His gaze intense. You smile at him. After a moment, he smiles back. You release a breath you hadn't realized you were holding. You did it. Yay! I changed. Fine. Future! You take the girls to a hotel. They're curled up together, fast asleep, their small bodies finally at rest. Geto stands by the side, watching them with a mix of concern and uncertainty. What were they gonna do? In 2 years, Gojo will go after Megumi Fushiguro. Maybe Geto can convince him to help the girls in the same way. Suddenly, your vision darkens. The familiar sensation of being pulled into the void creeps in. The sound of washing water fills your ears louder than ever before. Panic grips your chest. You don't know what to do. You're already using the low curse energy you already have left to fight against the pull. Geto's voice slices through the fog, calling your name. So call out my name! Eyes filled with concern. What's happening to you? You wish you knew. All you could tell is that your curse draining in the fast. You keep fighting, draining your reserve, or surrender to the darkness and face it. Fight! I'm fighting! You summon every last ounce of cursed energy, forcing the darkness back to the edges of your vision. I'm fine, just tired. Instead, you both talk about everything and nothing. His plans for the future, how he wants to make sure the girls are taken care of and that they have a better life, how he'll try to talk to Gojo. You listen, feel your heart swell with affection for him, and you realize that you'll always love him. Every version of him, but each love is different, a reflection of who he is at the moment in time. That's when you feel it, the darkness more insistent than before, creeping rapidly into your vision. Your chest pulls as you stifle a cough, pain spreading like a dull ache. You need air. What is happening? What the frick is happening? Every step outside makes your body feel heavier, your breath shorter, the lights flicker, shadows twisting like phantoms at the corner of your sight. The sound of rushing water roars in your ears, drowning out everything else. You fumble for your phone, trying to send Geto a text message, and the darkness swallows you whole before you can finish. No! Geto wakes up in the middle of the night. She isn't there. He tries to call her number, but it goes straight to voicemail. The girls are asleep when he quietly steps out of the room. The streets are empty. The faint hum of the city noise in the background. There's no sign of her. A sinking feeling grows in his chest. Then he sees it, her phone charm, the one she always carries, lying on the pavement under the streetlight. His heart clenches. She wouldn't just drop it. Something's wrong. Geto stares at the charm for a moment, a cold unease crawling up his spine. He picks it up, his chest is gripped tight. Where am I? Where am I? Right? October 2007. It's been a month since she's gone, disappeared out of nowhere. The girls always ask her, I don't know what to say. What can I say? I have no idea where she is. That she just vanished without a trace, and then I can't find her? I checked the cameras on the hotel and she was there, and then she wasn't. Gone just like that. Sources analyzed the surroundings and there was no sign of discovery. Ooh, it makes no sense. Why would she leave without saying anything? I asked her grandmother, but she didn't seem to care. Barely upset, like losing as valuable as a hunting dog. Sartre says he can't sense her energy anymore, but I'm not giving up. January 2008. She's gone. I can't find her. It's been 4 months. It's like she vanished off of the face of the earth. I keep replaying our conversations or missions. Did I miss something? Could I have stopped her from leaving? Every time I think about it, I get tangled in the what ifs, and there was never an answer. Sometimes I stare at this weird, see her in a crowded street in the distance, just a glimpse, the back of her head or her profile. My heart skips every time, thinking it's her, hoping it's her, and then it's not. It never is. The hope disappears just as quickly as it came. September 2008, final year of Jujutsu High. Shoko's talking about medical school and Satoru thinks he'll become a teacher. Now I can't imagine him teaching anymore. Maybe I'll do the same since the girls will be here soon enough. Satoru's helping with them. He pretends not to care, but I think he misses our kohai too. During the day I focus on missions on school, but at night I lie awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering where she is, what she's doing, why she left, why she didn't say goodbye. It's not like just memories anymore, it's frustration, it's anger. Why did she leave me like this? I was holding everything together, and then she left me to figure it all alone. My light still isn't strong enough, and I'm terrified the darkness will return soon. I have my friends, the girls, but it's not the same. Sometimes I wish she'd never come into my life at all, rather than leave me with this pain. March 2009. We graduate from Jujutsu High today. I thought it would be something more than an accomplishment. People congratulated me, but there was something missing. Someone. She should have been there. Sometimes the bittersweet towards the non-sorcerer creeps back in. I can feel it like a slow poison, but then I can remember her words, her smiles, and it stops me. Even though she's gone, she's the light keeping me from sinking into the darkness. Satoru's decided to be the benefactor of 2 other kids, Megumi and Sukumi? Maybe? He says it's to help his plan of making the new generation stronger, but I know he cares. Himiko and Nanako will have more company too. We took them to the ramen place we used to go to, her ramen place. Satoru, being Satoru, ordered the spicy noodles because the kids called him a chicken. He's still regretting it. Me? Oh! Because the thing he said beginning. Me? I'm just pretending to enjoy the feud. I don't even know why I still go here. Maybe I'm hoping she'll show up. Maybe I'm hoping for something that's never going to happen. Where am I? Oh, what happened? Who is this? Who is this shoddy? Oh, where am I? I'm a teacher now, alongside Satoru, no less. Did I die? Nanami and Haibara graduated and were the ones teaching the next generation. It's strange, seeing how the cycle repeats itself, but no matter how much time passes, I can't stop thinking about her. I look at our pictures together, trying to hold on to the memories before time erases them completely. It's all I have left. It's been 3 years and I can't shake the feeling that she's out there somewhere. It doesn't make sense, but it's there, gnawing at me. She's like a distant link that I keep reaching out for, something I can never quite grasp, but keep bringing myself to let go of. White Day 2011. It's White Day. Everywhere I look, people are exchanging gifts, celebrating. What the White Day? I wonder what it been like to celebrate with her. I never thought about it back then. I didn't realize how much I cared. Or maybe I did, but I was too afraid to admit it. The more time passes and then the more I start to miss her in the ways I didn't expect. Not just a friend, as something more. I think about what it would have been like if we had more time together, if things could have been different. What if we made a good couple? I fumbled by dying! When I fumble, find shite because I died! Whoa! The letters are having a seizure. June 2012. How long does this go on for? I thought by now I would have let her go, but I haven't. I can't. It's been 5 years and she's still everywhere. In my dreams and my thoughts. I see her face every time I close my eyes. Hear her voice in the silence. I've tried to move on. I've tried to be with other people. But every touch feels wrong. Every time I'm with someone else, it's like I'm betraying her. Like I'm cheating on the version of her I've built in my mind. It doesn't matter that she's gone, that we were never together like that. It feels real now. She's mine, even if it's just in my head. But it's not real. I know it's not real. I wonder how much longer I can keep doing this. How much longer I can keep holding on to something that's not there. But the thought of letting her go, it feels like giving up. Like losing the only part of her I still have. Like losing a part of myself. Oh, we're back to normal. April 2013. I'm going to the ramen shop tomorrow. The one we used to go to after missions, one last time. I've been holding on to this for 6 years. 6 years of wondering, of hoping, of searching, but I'm tired now. I'm so tired. I can't keep chasing something that's not there. I can't keep living like this. So tomorrow, I'll go to the ramen shop, and I'm gonna shoot myself in front of the staff, and then I let her go. I mean, that's also a possibility. You open your eyes, all you can see is darkness. Your body aches, a dull, heavy pain weighing you down. It feels like you're drifting, floating through water. Your cursed energy trickles back, weaker than before, but it's something. Close your eyes when they open again. You're standing in Tokyo. You blink, disoriented. Everything looks different. Your clothes have changed. Glancing around, you spot billboard. The date, 2013. 6 years have passed. 6 years? How? Calculating. Geto must be 23 now. A voice, a familiar calling your name. You're freeze, stuttering in your chest as you slowly turn around. Hello, fine shite! And there he is, Geto. He pushes through the crowd, his movements urgent. The sight of him hits you like a punch to the gut, sealing the breath from your lungs. He's stunning! Standing just a few feet away, he's more captivating, taller, stronger. His presence magnetic! He's dressed simply in his casual clothes that somehow make him look more devastatingly handsome.
Why are we like fiending for this man? Chill out!
It's like you're falling for him all over again. Is that really you? Yep, it's me. It's been a while, hasn't it? Hey.
There. It's been a while, huh?
How have you...
6 years. I've been looking for you for 6 years. Where have you been? You just vanished!
I didn't want to leave. It just happened.
I guess it's time to show you how anime I can get. Konnichiwa.
How could something like that just happen? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Try me. Comfort prickling at your senses. This isn't the right place for this kind of conversation. You need somewhere quieter, somewhere private would be better. Let's go to the park. No, we're going to my place. Geto, is everything alright? You ran off. A middle-aged woman with a line of stitches running across her forehead approaches. You getting freaky with Kanjaka? Wow! So you're telling me you came to the future through the mirror of echoes to change the past, and now you're going to disappear again soon? Yeah. He shakes his head, letting out a harsh laugh, but there's no humor in it. Do you actually believe what you're saying? Geto, don't call me that. He cuts you off sharply, his voice like a whip crack in the stillness. His eyes, narrow gaze burning into you. Disappeared for 6 years. 6. I searched everywhere for you. Every time I thought I caught a glimpse of you, every time I heard your name, I felt this tiny flicker of hope, only for it to be crushed over and over again. You made yourself a part of my life, and then you just vanished. Do you have any idea what you did to me? And now you show up out of nowhere, talking about time travel, cursed mirrors, and disappearing again like it's nothing? You really think I'm supposed to believe that? You really think this makes up for everything? You left me with nothing, and you expect me to just accept it? I waited for you. For years. I waited. And you're telling me you're leaving again? He steps closer, his voice dropping to a whisper, the edge of something darker curling around his words. If you're going to do this, if you're gonna break me again, at least call me Suguru.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
You corny freak! You did all of that just to say, call me by my first name. Suguru, I know none of this makes sense to you. I wish I could explain it to you better. I didn't want this. I never wanted to hurt you. Why did you? His voice is strained, filled with a mix of confusion and hurt. You want me to tell him more, explain everything, and no, it won't make a difference. He won't understand. Not now. Maybe not ever. I'm sorry. I need to rest. My head is fuzzy. Alright, we can talk tomorrow. I'll take you to Shoko. She can help. You nod meekly, knowing there won't be a tomorrow for you here. Geto doesn't need you in his life anymore. Not after everything. Your disappearance hurt him once, and you can't do it again, but you know you have to.
You gotta do the guest room, a suite, spacious and comfortable. You take a shower with warm water, soothing your aching body, but it does nothing for the ache in your chest. You lay on the bed, staring up at the ceiling. You need to leave during the night.
Oh no. The clock blinks 3 a.m. Spooky hour, don't drink the gay potion. Your fingers tremble as you reach for the door's lock.
The click of the unlock echoes loudly, far louder than it should. Suddenly, a screeching noise pierces the silence, making your heart lurch violently. A curse forms at the door, dark and sinister. You stumble back, eyes wide as it vanishes.
I knew you'd try to leave. Oh, why would I want to leave this? Oh my god! You really think I want to notice? His words make your stomach drop. His eyes are dark, and there's something unsettling in the way he's watching you, an intensity that wasn't there before. It's better this way. I don't have much time. Enough with that. His voice cuts through yours, sharp and dismissive. This is like the 7th time in the past 10 minutes this dude has cut me off. Let me speak! You're not leaving. You blink, heart racing. What? You heard me. You're not leaving. He's so different, so intensely focused on you. How did he become like this? What happened while you were gone? Did something cause this? You did! You did! I'm sorry if I hurt you. I never wanted to leave in the first place. Then don't leave now. You don't understand. No, you don't understand. Who is this diva? His hand slams against the door. I thought he was gonna hit me. I was like, okay. His voice drops to a whisper. Back up, muchacho! I don't want none of that! I'll keep you here, if I have to. What happened to you? You happened to me.
Your chest tightens as you step closer, closing the space between you. Slowly, you wrap your arms around him, pulling him into a hug. His body stiffens against yours.
I thought I'd never hold you like this. He's sad! Ah! 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 Fuga! All these suppressed desires are rising to the surface like a tidal wave, threatening to pull you under.
If I pass out right now in the game, I'm punching a hole through my laptop.
You can't help but your body arches closer. The way you're trembling in his embrace, you can feel it all. Touch me! You want this too? It's not even a question! Did you? I want that. I want to indulge in that. Before you can say anything, his lips crash down onto yours, hard and desperate. He kisses you again, harder this time, more possessive. His hands roam your body with hunger that sets every nerve aflame. Sometimes he pulls you back just enough to look at you, like he can't believe you're here, real and tangible. And then he kisses you again, harder. How harder can this dude kiss me? Is he like actually trying to kill me? Like he's like smashing his head against mine as he kisses me? Yeah, do what you. Hello, y'all seeing this? Holy! Say it. I want to hear you say it. Say? No say. Do I want to be submissive and breedable? Or do I want to be... I guess I'm submissive and breedable. You know what? I'm not gonna hate. Yep. Clap it up for me. Clap it up. 2-man up in the house! Gojo and Geto sit in the doorway, watching their kuhai sleep the early morning light spilling softly into the dark room. It is really her. Am I butt naked? Is this dude just seeing me butt naked? Gojo's voice is uncharacteristically quiet, his usual playful tone absent. Her cursed energy is strange. I've noticed it when we were students, but it's now clear. There's this weird pattern to it, like it's being sucked away. To where? Further than I can see from here. Is it a curse? No, nothing like that. It doesn't feel like a curse at all. If I had to guess, maybe a cursed object. Can you follow the trail? Yeah, but I don't know how long it would take to find the object. It might be much farther away than we think. I'll stay here with her. You can go check. Sounds like trying to get rid of me, Suguru. He leans in a bit closer, his voice lowering to a conspiratorial whisper. Eager to act on those fantasy of yours? You've already locked her in here, haven't you? Kinky. Get up before she wakes up. Aw, but I want to chat with her too. I miss my little... Get the out! Get out! If she's telling the truth, if time is really running out for them, no, he won't think about that. He won't let it happen. He'll fix this. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, muchacho.
It's almost afternoon when he walks out of the bedroom. Gato's voice reaches you low and tense. What do you mean it's going outside of Japan? Can't you go there? It sounds like he's talking on the phone. You watch him for a moment, your heart heavy with the knowledge you might not have much time left.
The familiar sensations watch over you, pulling your consciousness towards the possible futures. Normally you can see weeks ahead, but this time all you can see is darkness, thick and all-consumed, spreading across every future path like a void. It's closing in faster than you anticipated. Panic claws at your chest. The sound of rushing water echoes in your mind like a distant warning. The darkness is already close, threatening to devour everything. Suddenly you hear your name, muffled and distant as if you're underwater. Then a hand grips your arm, grounding you. You blink your eyes open and Geto is there, kneeling in front of you, his eyes widened with fear. You were disappearing. You nod, your voice weak, barely more than a whisper. Yeah, like I told you what would happen. I tried to use foresight to find a way to fix it, but I can't see anything. There's only darkness in all my futures. I always believed things would be different if you had support after Amanai's death. I took a chance, and I guess I was right. He's silent for a long moment. When he finally speaks, his voice is quiet, more fragile, if his weight of the realization is too much to bear. You did this without knowing the consequences? Sacrificing yourself? You did all this because of me? When fine shite so fine, you gotta go back inside. Because I love you, Suguru. I always did. His voice catches shaky, as if he's been hit with something he wasn't prepared for. Without warning, he leans forward, wrapping his arms around you, pulling you close in a desperate, almost fragile hug. His grip tightening as he's trying to hold you in place to stop you from slipping away. You did all this because of me, and I didn't even know why. You offer a bittersweet smile. You know now. I hope you live a good life. Do it for me. He shakes his head, his eyes dark with determination. We'll find another way to fix this. I'm not losing you again. But you can feel your cursed energy is flickering, faltering. You don't have much time left. You close your eyes, drawing in a deep breath as you focus on the last of your energy reserves, pushing back the encroaching darkness. When you look at him again, Geto's expression softens. He leans in, his voice breaking through the silence. I love you too. It's not a confession, it's a promise. He holds you close and time seems to fade away. Hours pass in the quiet comfort of each other's presence. Now Geto sits in the chair before you, his broad shoulders relax as you gently comb over his long dark hair. He leans back, eyes closed. Aw, wait! Aw, he's kinda cute! You cuddle together in bed, your head resting on his chest as he holds you close. But your strength is fading. You cough and you pull your hand away. You can see blood smearing across your palm. Geto sits up immediately, panic flashing in his eyes. I should have taken you to Shoko. You shake your head, your voice barely a whisper now. It's okay. You lift your head, meeting his lips with yours, in a soft, lingering kiss. There is a finality to it. A goodbye wrapped in a touch. Something you wish you couldn't have given. Goodbye, Suguru. You're your own light. Always remember that. Darkness begins to creep following the groom to bed in his face's slow, inevitable wave, you feel your curse energy draining, the pull of the void dragging you under. But Geto wasn't ready to let go. He refuses. With a furious determination, he summons curses around you. He calls them forth, trying to bind you to this world, trying to use their powers to stop the unraveling. You can hear him muttering, his voice desperate, pleading, commanding the curses to keep you anchored. But there's no use. No matter how many curses he summons, how desperately he tries to contain you, it's all slipping away. You feel his arms tighten around you, but they're passing through as they're made of smoke. He clings to you, trembling as he watches you disappear before his eyes. No, please! Speak, to say something, anything, but the words don't come. Your voice is lost in the void, just like you, weak, trapped in an endless darkness. You call out, but no one answers.